forever. Nigeria is now or never. We rather love it and keep it for good. Freedom is now or never. We either win it or lose it forever. Freedom is now or never. We rather win it and keep it for good. Can't just see Agamawaha na Jaikam. Can't just see
Hello, my people. Ayagamo. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stage. We are here today to give you another good one. I have a guest here, Mr. Ogbe. Mr. Ogbe, thank you for coming on.
Thank you very much, and I want to thank viewers. I want to thank those who have taken time to of their work to hear from us our viewpoints and what we intend, how we see events unfolding in our faces in our dear country and our dear state.
Post-election.
Yes.
Yes. Let's see. So maybe bring the camera up so that your head won't be out of the camera.
Something like that.
Yeah, now it's good. Thank you for squeezing time, because I know when you are really busy. My people, now well done. Happy Saturday to everyone. So today we are going to talk about the state of the nation in Edo and Rivers State, which is the talk of the town right now. Edo is on fire, as you all know, and that's not our prayer. But Rivers State is another one replicating itself right now. And Edo where Amatamodion so they are also in Rivers, even when you don't call them Obiomba, but these are the enemies of the people like Wike. So I want to just quickly start with Apostle Uyinosa. This man is the man of God. He's our man, is the man of God, and he doesn't do anything shady. But to our surprise now, he has been kidnapped. They kidnapped at here. We might be here. A kidnapping. No, he has been arrested. This is kidnapped.
I don't think he's arrested. He's been abducted. Yes. He's been abducted, and
he's been abducted. So this is not arrest, because when you arrest somebody under the Constitution, I think in 48 hours you have to arraign that person, right? You bring him to the court.
Yes. And at the same time too, everyone would be privy to where that person has been, the station where the person is in, whatever it is. Person has been detained, whatever it is. So, but in this case, I think we all say we really don't know what is happening to him. No one can say for sure that this is precisely where Apostle Uyinosa is.
So, Mama, he's still in wherever he was kidnapped. That's the best word to use for it, because this is just die, and this is exactly kidnapping. No word, nothing. We don't know his fate right now. We don't know what's going on. We are all praying and hoping. We have no word from him, because I have been trying to also do my search from people, key people. You can't go to the governor, but at least key people around. This is very unheard of. So please, we are still in search of our brother, our very dear brother, Apostle Alfred Uyinosa, or Dion Uyinosa. May God protect him and bring him back safely. And these enemies of progress that have abducted him will be brought to book at the end of the day. So to start the day now, let's start with Edo State, sir. Because they started this evil in Edo, and now it has progressed to Rivers State. Wike is the one now in charge of the Constitution. So as we go on, sir, I want to ask you, where is Wike's name in the Constitution? The 1999 as amended. maybe you might show me where Wike's name is written there, because he's the one making rules for Nigeria. But before we do our stuff, I want to play this video for you, for your own convenience, just to, you know, your own awareness.
Ite gwabwa imata wamaogyo bano wadoledoyi awosioba wadoledoyi awosioba wadole.
I cite you, Clarence, my brother. From another mother, I cite you, Simone. Baba Anthony Ajibola Uwese Wayadomo. Lambert Asemota, God bless you. God bless you. Please keep speaking up. Keep speaking up, pushing the truth. Please share this program so that others can see it and come to hear the truth. Listen to the video, please.
Before Kuso come on, I hear the one when go talk for man around yesterday. Here Kuso Osagi.
Am I loud enough?
Yeah. People that they even the ones who don't buy ticket for December, they cancel their flights. The ones who they Lagos, the one they believe they relocate to Lagos and Abuja, say believe not safe again. Ite gwabwa imata wamaogyo bano wadoledoyi awosioba wadoledoyi awosioba wadoledoyi.
Find out from you, sir. We the got to talk things when concerning about our security now. We want to find out why we say the security matter not come this strong for those states as it is before the election.
Now, if this video like and share.
Now, they have stolen our mandate. A broad daylight robbery of Edo people. Edo people came out en masse to vote for Dr. Asue Ighodalo. Broad daylight, they thief the mandate. And the reason why I start like that be say, you know, say we don't complain since before the election. We come man around town, say, come talk and say, these people, they plan to thief this election. No, police working hand in hand with INEC, want thief our election. People not listen. When they bring peace accord, come, we say we not fit sign that kind of peace accord. When they say police, when they attack our people, they fight our people. When they want to pretend over, how we will sign that kind of peace accord? If the person will sign the own death warrant, people not listen. That is Inspector General of Police. He come and do come ban our security network. When we don't they use yes, they train them. We don't equip them with communication devices. We don't train them on intelligence gathering. We don't train them on community policing. They don't help us maintain peace for our state for the past 4 years when they're on board. This man called is scatter arm. Scatter arms just because he won the election for APC. But he don't scatter and finish now. They're not bring them back together. My brother, make a shock now. Armed robber come my house today for early morning. This morning. Armed robbers. It has never happened. I know they even lock my gate before. I know they lock my gate and they open my gate down. But now armed robbers came to my house yesterday. It not be my area people when God will bless and my gate man when he quickly raise alarm. It would have been terrible. They have torn our state apart just because of their greed for power. They have seized the power from our people by force. I want to talk to policemen when they're at those states and when they're every other part of Nigeria. Not be the same market where they go now they go. Not be the same school where our children they go. When they pay school fees now they pay. Why would I go allow these people use you now? Don't use God. They treat the people mandate. Why? Okay. I want to talk to INEC officials. INEC people. Not the same market where they go now they go. Why would I go allow the right results on our office?
Due to time, this is very self-explanatory. A thought from you, sir. A video clear. That is from Kuso Osagi, the media director for Obaseki. Hello, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you want me to respond to that?
In 1 minute, because it's so self-explanatory.
Okay.
Very clear.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, you want me to respond to? Okay.
Yes.
So when I listened to Okay, I listened to Crusoe. I listened to Crusoe Osagie, and yes, which is good. It sounds good. What he was actually, he was reporting the true situation of security in Edo State.
Okay.
The security situation in Edo State is going downhill. There's an increase in criminalities that has been reported across board, across the entire Benin City and its environment, because of the fact that the vigilante has been disbanded by Egbetokun. But this is where I'm a little more. I'm worried because yes, our constitution tells us that local police officers, like vigilante, they don't have any role to play in our elections.
Okay.
Therefore, they were disbanded. Now the elections are over. So there's a puzzle there that I did not understand. Now the elections are over. Why are the vigilantes still sitting? Why are they staying back?
Okay, that's
so
exactly
yes, because the elections are over. Our law says, local vigilante, they don't have a role to play in electoral jurisprudence. They are not even allowed into the ballot, into the polling stations. That's how it is stated. But now elections are over. I mean, Obaseki still has over about close to 40 days thereabout, over 30 days to be economical. So why is it that the vigilantes have not been called back to assume their role? Because the government of today still have to do it, whether we like it or not. And there's another area that is really puzzling. Philip Shaibu, according to him, claimed that he has been reinstated. He's parading everywhere.
Yeah,
why is that? It's like this government is allowing.
Yes, he's giving orders and they respect him.
Yeah, it's like this.
Look at Philip Shaibu inspecting the project that he said was Elephant Project. This is Philip Shaibu inspecting what project? I do not even know. This is Philip Shaibu. Go on, sir. I'm just showing the pictures.
So, okay, now there are two things here. It is either the central government, that's the police from I think I lost connection. Hold on one second.
I pulled him. Wet is in my come. So this is why his internet is fluctuating. His data.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now, please go on. Since you already mentioned Philip Shaibu, I was just showing the pictures here.
So.
Go on, sir.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. So now, great. So if Shaibu is doing what he's doing, is it that is because I understand that the commissioner of police in Edo State, who is also a cousin or related to Nyesom Wike, he's not taking orders from Governor Obaseki anymore. Yes. So because you need security to implement. You need people. You need a security out to be able to secure state. So if orders are not being taken from, the inspector, police commissioner is not taking orders from our governor, then that's the more reason why the vigilante should be at their best at this time. We cannot leave the state to just begin to dwindle into anarchy or pandemonium in that case. So That's the piece of puzzle that I'm still finding difficult, because elections are over. Vigilante, go to your job. There is no law in Nigeria that says that local security outfit, they cannot perform their duty on ordinary day. No, the election days are over.
Exactly. So
I also want. Right.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
I'm coming to you. Clarence, he says, I couldn't cease wondering what would happen on the 12th of November, as Philip and his cohorts are ready to bring the roof down on Obaseki. Me too, but before this 12th of November, exactly what my brother said here, Mr. Dennis, I am also very concerned. The election is over. Where are the state security outfits? Are vigilante but security outfits, you know? Where are they? It's because they only were disbanded for that election purpose, so that they could rig. But now the election is over. Where are they? So I'm asking, please, you in my comments, my viewers, my lovers, give me an answer there. Because the state is in chaos as we speak. People are beginning to go into people's house. You could see Crusoe said they came to his house. For the sake of time, I couldn't show it. They came to his house to rob. It was the people's might and all of that raised the alarm, and they ran away for 4 years now. Where he quick gate, and nobody, I could attest to that too. Nobody know it is stubborn. But right now they have started. 3 days ago, I think I heard I was even driving to work, and somebody called me when GRO area. You know those pocket picks? So almost to cut the person's throat because of stealing and chaos. So in my understanding, if you guys know this question I'm asking, I want to get it from the comment section. Where are the state security outfits? They not say any as we speak. Election, Mama Mia. So we are really worried. We are worried. My brothers and my sisters watching us, we are worried. Hello, sir.
Yeah, I think I will say, like, whatever I'm going to say now is like a conspiracy theory, because I think, like you said in your sentence, that they want to bring down the roof in Edo State. Edo wa mo we egborin orunpa. So what I think is that Oshomole, I know his antecedent. They are trying to humiliate Governor Obaseki.
But again, everybody.
Yeah, it's affecting everybody. Eventually, it's like today, Nigerians will wish to be in Jonathan's era of Nigeria. So Obaseki has done a lot. Those who are saying Obaseki has not done anything, they are the people that are going to commission some of his projects, to inspect, not commission, they are there to inspect his project. But they earlier said, oh, he didn't do anything. But now they are inspecting his project. Okay, so they cannot speak from the two sides of their mouth. So I think that this is a conspiracy in Wike and the APC and Oshomole to humiliate Governor Obaseki. But they actually know you take Obaseki.
Okay. So Clarence is giving us an answer from the comment session. Or when the Edo State Security Network are debarred, and it remains that way. I saw a video where an ESN member was beaten to a pulp and was admitted to a hospital in Benin City. So, okay, this is recent. So now, like they can't come back. This is it. So they've disbanded them and they can never come back again. I didn't know that. I thought it was just for the election purpose, for that one day, so that they could upturn the will of the people and do mayhem and cause chaos. I didn't know that it's going to be forever. So what is going to happen now? Because everyone is crying out. Everyone is sharing from this chaos. Everyone is crying out. So all of us, they chop the breakfast. So
I think let me quickly say something there. I don't think they've been debarred because this is a constitutionally Edo state. Remember that we are a federation. We have federal laws, we have state laws.
Yes.
I think Obaseki, the kind of person that he is trying to ensure that there are no confrontations regularly between the lions and tigers and these gentlemen who left their wives and families at home. He doesn't want that confrontation on a regular basis because if you remember, across the entire country, all these vigilante, they have not been properly equipped. They don't have the constitutional powers that has been vested in our Nigerian police nor our army. Hence, remember in the constitution, they are carrying day guns. They cannot carry AK-47. No. Those are light weapons. They cannot carry that. So the very minimum, the very minimum weapon. That's what they approve for them. Let me go back again and say, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time because
on this, I don't know. Clarence is still saying he was beaten by the tigers and lions, hence they went into hiding. I do not agree that this ESN should be pulled back. Election back of Berane. The governor should safeguard. See, on this level, I am not going to speak for. I want to speak my mind because this insecurity now is going everywhere. Even it's as much as we want to zero it down to the lions and tigers, not Sinyagbe, it's also coming up to us, coming to the masses, the general masses, and everybody they chop woto for inside. So it's affecting the general masses. Are you going to now collapse the state?
No.
In November 12th, sir, Obaseki is still responsible for the safety of the people and properties.
Yes, that's why I'm saying that the constitutional powers that has been given to these local security outfits, that constitutional power is not enough because you have the Nigerian police today. I won't say Nigerian police. We have the APC police. So the APC police is out there. They have all the constitutional powers and all that. There is no way, if you were to be the governor of Edo State today, when you see these dangers that these young men and women that they are facing, so sometimes you want to shield them, but because the Nigerian police will be there. We've seen what the APC police, what they are capable of doing and what they have been doing. So I think the governor is trying to shield them for now, and he says he's going on vacation. So when he comes back, that he has a plan. When he comes back,
unfortunately, the IG, the commissioner, and all the police, the federal police, they don't take any order from the governor anymore. So Shomole
exactly. So if they don't
are in charge right now.
Yes. So if they that's from the governor, you will be surprised that if you let these boys go out there, they could be ambushed. And they will say, it's some unscrupulous, it's unscrupulous individuals that has done that. So we know what Nigeria.
So would you say
so difficult
the safety of the people? That's why Obaseki is shielding them.
Yes, I think it's because of their safety. Yes, it is their safety. Otherwise, you will hear today. We know the tigers and the lions in our state, so they will attack them. And when you don't have a backup, when you don't have the power, the backup power, because if you don't have the police power, you don't have the power and all that. It's also they are basically. They have what do they call that? There's a gun. They have those 8 rounds. 8 rounds of. So that's the ones they carry. They don't carry sophisticated weapons. So, you imagine, for example.
It's very difficult. It is very difficult. This situation. Yes, it is very difficult, sir. Oh, this is your internet, your network. It is very, very difficult. I could understand. But it's creating a lot of chaos. I still think it's an aberration. It's an aberration for Oshomole and whoever to meddle in the constitution when it's not their right. I think it's an aberration for the governor to give orders and the commissioner of the police refuses to even look at those orders. He never picks his call. He doesn't respect him. Nothing. This is a complete breakdown of law and order, and everybody go chop this breakfast. Even the police, when they do this one now, they get papa, they get mama, they get family. If you not reach their body, go reach their uncle, go reach their auntie. So this is really, this breakdown of law is affecting us, sir. It's affecting us. Moving on, because of time, we want to talk about the Wike meddling. So the same thing that happened in Edo. Hello, sir, are you there? Or the internet is frozen? Hello? Oh my. So we want to talk about the meddling for Wike and Rivers State at this time that we're speaking right now. Yeah, he'll come back. He's driving, so his internet is not very, very reliable, because when you drive under the bridge, you know, those cement and the rest, it's so hard. You cannot get internet. Wayawe say Lambert Asemota, thank you for coming on. Antonia Jibola Clarence, Simone, thank you for coming. We are really worried because this is not the first time people will maybe the power change hand from PDP now to APC. It doesn't mean that the country or the state has to burn down. That's what I believe in. The state cannot burn down because power has changed hands. No, we still have to maintain law and order. We might go law at first. I'm gonna vote in here. This breakdown of law and order. Okay, you back? Welcome, sir. Yeah. I was just going to show the video.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
No, I know it's because you're driving. I completely get it.
Yeah.
So I want to show one of the videos for Wike and Fubara. Because he's meddling in their laws now in Port Harcourt. The same thing that happened in Edo State is repeating itself. Same picture, just that this one is a local government election, and ours was the state government election. So, chaos.
Nobody has a right. This is Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission. It belongs to Rivers State. And I'm the governor. Yes. And my brother, I'm the chairman. So if there's anything, let me know. I will come here myself. If they need judge, no matter how places, any policeman that is not authorized, just let me know. Thank you. Thank you.
Sim Fubara is now a tough talker. He's doing all he can to contain Wike and co. But they are not taking it lying down, they are protesting. And for the first time, APC and PDP members are protesting together. They are living true to their name, PDAPC. Seriously, Sim Fubara and his camp haven't even done 1/10 of what Wike would have done in Rivers if he were to be the governor of Rivers State today. He wouldn't tolerate any dissent. Imagine trying to hold a protest against Wike in Rivers State. He will crush the people. And imagine how hard it would have gone if the people trying to protest are in the same party. He wouldn't tolerate it. People should cast their minds back when he dealt with Amechi, immediately taking over as the governor. He declared...
Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube.
I need you guys
Inspector General of Police won't do the same thing again. Oh, he won't do the same thing we do for Edo State, for Rivers State. Inspector General of Police won't withdraw state police and bring in federal police come to monitor election. wey dey go on for Rivers State. The Rivers State governor say make Inspector General of Police dey shame, make shame dey catch am. Make I leave you, make you see the way take rubbish Inspector General of Police.
You become different. You're not ashamed of yourself. You call yourself Inspector General of Police.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. I will be here. In fact, if I go back and I hear anybody, I will come here. This is my property. And you don't have any power whatsoever to bar me from entering it. Yes. Just try it. That part of your history as a very wicked and fraudulent Inspector General of Police will include shooting Fubara. Yes. Gentlemen of the press.
Okay. So, Mr. Ogbe, before you dive in, do you you guys on my comment section, do you ever wish that Obaseki could have gone this route? I want to ask because I do. This is
no. It is it looks the same.
It is the same picture.
Obaseki is of.
Oh my! This wrong thing to do now. You're cutting us, sir. You're cutting off. We can't even hear you. Oh, next time when you are driving, I won't disturb you again. Now the data is not strong because you're driving. Hey, this one then a big thing. So you in my comment section, can you pour in comments? I want to hear from you now. Do you wish that Obaseki could have gone this route? Is there any regret on this gentleman approach that Obaseki used? Is it to our own favor or our own loss? Please give me some answers. In my own info, I don't know it all. I want contributions from the comment section. Yeah, because this one, Yahweh, the devil does not understand. I beg. You hit the nail on the head. Me, I'm talking from my own. No. I'm not talking for you. I want to hear you. Clarence said, no, Clarence hasn't spoken. I just saw Sari Dokubo already gave his 10 warning to Wike because Yamape only talks from the two sides of his mouth. I don't even like that guy. Back off Rivers State, but this is the truth. I would have wished that Obaseki, I would have, allude to this fact that Obaseki is a gentleman. Asue is a gentleman. There's no way you can change a man's nature. It's very difficult, even if I wish them to be this way. Because what we faced in Edo State, it requires head, tooth for tat. An eye for an eye. Yes. Because they came at us, we could have done something more. We treated this whole shenanigan with very gentlemanly attitude and, approach, respect for the Constitution. I have a way when the IGP, Kayode. Not everybody is as shameless as that guy. He has no shame. He brings out his corrupt face and he still says the same thing. After he finished dealing with us in Edo, he went to Rivers to repeat the same picture. And thank God for Fubara that you cannot just come and meddle in my state affairs or take me out the way you did in Edo. He didn't allow him. He called it to his face. He called him out. He said he's a shameless man. He's a shameless man. Let him come and kill him. He has immunity. So I don't know. I still say Obaseki is too gentle, but that's his nature. We can't change it. But I would have wished. This is the same. This is the treatment they got from Edo. That time that he asked us to pull back our state security network and all of that, we will stand to him. And there were so many things around this Obaseki issue. only the good people were, only the good people surrounded the governor. Only the good people were, we couldn't really speak that much, but we did something that we could do. The loudest voice was the Ogiomba, 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 Ogiomba. So he didn't have the full support of his people. Fubara, on the other hand, does. Fubara, on the other hand, has the support of APC and PDP together. For the first time, two of them are now protesting against Wike's meddling in the state. So this is very wrong. Oh, I think my guest is back. Domosa. So
there was a line of thought.
Yes.
What I was trying to explain.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I didn't hear you. Okay. What I was trying to explain is that the case of Obaseki and Fubara is different, so that people don't see Governor Obaseki as a weakling. No, he's not a weakling. No, remember that the elections. The election in Edo State, that was election, is a federal election conducted by INEC. So in a federal election, you will need the police. If need be, Army will be on the standby. If need be, the Navy will be on the standby. Depends on the state, especially those with any state, like for example, Edo State, Bayelsa, Delta State, and River State, all these states and some other few other ones. So you will need all the entire security apparatus to be ready when you are conducting a federal election. Remember, INEC conduct federal election.
Okay.
So in the case of Fubara, he was conducting a local government election. For example, we have ESEC, Edo State Electoral Commission. In that case, like Fubara said, we don't need you, the police, because it's not a federal election. We will handle it by ourselves. Exactly. But in the case of a state, which is a subnational, you cannot wake up in the morning and say you want to conduct election as a subnational by yourself. No, you cannot do that.
Okay.
You will need an INEC. In that, INEC does not work alone. You will need the police, you will need federal security apparatus. Because the Constitution says that a police shall provide security in that scenario. But in the case of Fubara, they are just doing local government elections. You don't even need the police.
So why did they go to court to get that monkey judgment, that hanky-panky judgment that they always, I don't know the court that they go, Kyoba, no, Kyoba, a court. If you write that judgment and they come and paste it on your face, why did they go to court?
Okay, first of all, the High Court in Port Harcourt, sitting in Port Harcourt, have told them that everything is good to go, and not everything is good to go. You know, the election, they said you have to have the register from INEC. River State Electoral Commission said the register has been sent to them some time ago. And when we can meddle into it, as usual, you remember there was a judgment that gave birth to the cliche of Fone. You remember that judgment? That judgment was that judgment was given by James Omotosho in Abuja.
Always.
So so James Omotosho and about two other High Court justices. Remember that all this judgment that they are getting, it's not really a judgment.
They just go and I don't know where they get their papers from, and they begin to flash it on your face.
So just go. Boom, they go, and injunctions are purchased
It's really painful.
And remember, it is from a court of coordinate jurisdiction. Hello?
Yes, sir. We can hear you, but sometimes it breaks off.
Hello?
Yeah. I'm here. Yes. Oh. Why will he's driving and his house is far? So this is the reason for all this cut and nail now because so the internet is not as strong. You know, when you have a router and when you're driving, if it's mobile, it's not strong. So bear with us. So I can read this. Okay, let me read your comment. Obaseki Nosai Weka. Obaseki would not do that. If you listen to Obaseki talking, you will know that he's quite a gentleman. Exactly. I know, but you know your inner mind now. Even when you say Nanama correct, that thing, that spirit in you, the nerve, we want you to do something. I know Obaseki could never go low like that. He would not fight. He would not upturn the constitution. I know him so well. He will not. Because Obaseki was trained well. Fubara is a good man. No, don't tell me, I don't mean that Fubara is Agbero. It's Wike that is pushing him to the wall. So this guy has to speak. Oh, you are back? This guy has to speak. They can Are you close to home? Hello, sir.
Yes, I'm like 1 minute from home.
I will be so glad. Oh my goodness. You see this internet, don't show us that. Oh, annoying. So I was just telling my audience, they wrote something here. Obaseki could not have done that because he's a gentleman. So correct. Fubara too has been a gentleman, but Wike has pushed this guy to the wall. And you don't expect him to be quiet. He is the state governor. He's the sitting governor. He has the right. He has the constitutional right to safeguard his people, his property, and the people and everything. I don't know why Wike keep meddling. Wike has become an emperor, meddling. The constitution, maybe the 1999 constitution has amended. I need you guys to pull it out and tell me what is Wike's function in this constitution. He's turning Nigeria upside down. Currently, Wike is the president of Nigeria right now. Because you're hitting me, they go there and they buy.
I want to let me disagree with that individual that says because it's not about it's about following the law.
No, he's a gentleman. Hello, sir.
So because there are two details, you cannot approach them the same way. So, for example, if you want, if there's you want to do election at
because the weekend only they vote. I bel
Yeah, so I'm home now. So yeah, I'm home now.
Okay. So while you fix your internet, let me just quickly talk to my audience.
So
fix your internet. Hello, my dear. Anthony. Anthony Ajibola, where the situation is a bit different. There were too many internal enemies, both political and traditional rulers. I've been looking for this statement. Because this Ogiamba, Obaseki almost didn't have any most of the support. With the support that we gave him was there. We gave him a lot of support. But the loudest voice were the voices of the enemies. Ogiamba, it was so loud, even to the heavens. Osalovana Igatamima where they make noise. Ogiamba. It did not stop. So even if it were the same situation, I think Obaseki would not have been able to win this over because he never had this. He had so many enemies politically and traditionally. Fubara doesn't have that kind of excuse. So he has support from his people who love good stuff. So I think you are very right. This is the statement I've been looking for from Ajibola. Thank you, sir. Eric said, no regrets so far. Obaseki is a wise governor who has the interest of his people at heart. He knows their antics. Thank you. This is another good one. As Waya always say, you just keep giving me some strength. I have some regret that we did not face them head on. But even at that, if you look at it, you are more correct than I am right now. Because if Obaseki had gone a bit further, there would have been so many loss of lives. And exactly this is what the enemies want. Obaseki, don't kill him. Now Obaseki, even the soldier that was shot, that security guy that was shot on the day that Philip came to expose his, let me not use curse word, to expose his unawareness, his uncivility, his nativity. That guy that was shot, that died for no reason, a senseless death, that they killed that guy, it would have even resulted in more deaths. I understand, Eric Iyewa, you are correct. No regret so far, because Obaseki has the interest of his people at heart. So correct. Obaseki loves his people. He doesn't want any casualty. So it was just like Jonathan, when Jonathan said the people's lives are better than any kind of winning that he will win. He said he's not going to risk anybody's life because he was a sitting president, an incumbent president, and Buhari won the election free and fair. He did not induce anything. So it hurts me when these people who have, gained from a real democracy are now the same ones, desecrating democracy and the constitution. It hurts. Clarence, where I don't search my dictionary tire. I don't see where they define Obiomba for when the dictionary they have my way. Okay, we not agree. Even God said they tire for us. We never go there now. We now ya day one do them and go one. One inwe mariko na gbesi no na masaga. Make I speak bini. Inwe mariko. Okay. Emi no wakti obi oba ba mago wata magago. Oni mago wata wana imobi oba kodao. Thank you, sir. You are back.
Yes.
It's yes. Hey. So
sorry.
You didn't miss anything. My guest left me some comments and we were debating about it. We just, trying to clear the air.
Yeah. So I'm sorry for all the inconveniences and let me apologize to viewers.
Any comments?
Yeah, I said in the document where even I have where I have So when these are two different scenarios. One is a federal election. There are rules and regulations that are guiding that federal election, and on the other hand too, there are rules and regulations that are also guiding when you are doing local government elections in Nigeria. I would like to. There are some certain areas that I want to touch about when it comes to these elections in Nigeria.
Okay.
We see a man who perfected state capture in Lagos. That's exactly the reason why we are talking, or why we are where we are today, is because of this man who he perfected state capture, captured Lagos State, and from the commissioner to everyone in Lagos State. So ever since he left office in Lagos State till as we speak. Yeah, as we speak, you find out that he is the one that dictates everyone who is in power, who is this commissioner, and on and on and on. So we saw what happened to Ambode. He said no, he does not want Ambode for a second time. Exactly. So we saw Oshomole borrow a leaf from him.
Mm-hmm. And now he's
Wike is trying to borrow a leaf from him.
But Ogasa, Wike never allowed Amechi to run his government for him.
Exactly. Amechi was an ex-governor. Amechi was in PDP and later defected into APC. And at that time, Wike was a minister of state in Abuja under Jonathan. And Jonathan and Mrs. Jonathan family and Wike, in fact, actually, they took him. He was a local government chairman. So they took him from Port Harcourt, River State, and made him who he is until eventually he became the governor of River State. Let me tell you and viewers one story here. How did Buhari come into power?
Free and fair election,
No, wait. How did he come into power? When Amechi was nominated to be the chairman of Governors Forum in Nigeria, Patience Jonathan said no. She doesn't want Amechi to be the chairman of Governors Forum in Nigeria. That election that Amechi won, eventually they gave it to another governor who became the chairman of Governors Forum. There was an issue between Patience Jonathan and Amechi. I don't want to say this on. They had issues even at the airport in Port Harcourt. Amechi now went back, and he went to meet the then governor of what's the name of that governor that says "My people, my people"?
That's it. Wait.
Yeah. So Amechi Okorocha, Rochas Okorocha. Yes, Rochas Okorocha. So Amechi was angry. He wanted to remove Jonathan by any means because of the issue that he had with Jonathan's wife.
Can you imagine? They don't care about the constitution. Because I have a personal beef with you, you have to go. Whether you are doing good or you are doing wrong, you have to go. It's not about, it's not about the constitution first. It's not about the state. It's just about them. It's about them. But if you are really a patriot, you will look at the constitution first and consider the people. So are you there?
No, this is not enough if you want to remove him. Then they went to Buhari. When they went to Buhari and Kwankwaso, then they said they will make Buhari the presidential candidate. That's how, you remember, it used to be ACN. That's how APC was formed. Yes, it was an alliance to remove Jonathan from office.
They merged, yes.
So it started in Port Harcourt when Amechi was aggrieved, because he had federal power. Wike had federal power on his side. I wrote in one piece, says power corrupts and absolute power corrupts. Absolutely. So now Amechi is having a lot of power behind him. APC never won River State. He just gathered River State and gave it to
2023, right?
Yes, in 2023, and gave it to the highest bidder. So when you see all these things that are playing out here, okay, now where do we go from here? See, I want to use this opportunity. You never know where these videos they will go. I want to use this opportunity to tell our politicians that if you do well, the people will support you. When Oshomole brought Obaseki the first year, a lot of people didn't like Obaseki because of Oshomole. But over time, he started working, and the Edo people fell in love with him. So if APC wants to do well, they want to win the votes from the ordinary Nigerian. I mean, they should go out there and govern well. If they govern well, people, but unfortunately, they won't. They won't do that. So, and if they don't do that, it becomes extremely difficult for them to win elections.
They know they can't, because their whatever is so unpopular with the people.
Yes.
Look at how Tinubu is making us go through in fact, to get food these days is even easier to go through the hole of a needle. They mess with you, like, oh, daddy Mario, Baba, Domo, Lanyo, Domo. You know, to go through, it's easier for people to go through the head of a needle than to find food to eat these days. So APC's laws, APC's whatever they are bringing on us, unleashing on us, is so unpopular with the people. They are not happy. They are not even ready to change. APC group, they are not ready to please you. It's for them and them alone. So do like we will rig the election. So your own displeasure. Yes, we will rig the election. We will upturn the will of the people. It does not matter. We will upturn the will of the people. Oh, but you are coming in into twice. What's going on? You know, we will upturn the will of the people. So they are not popular. Daba, thank you so much. We've been waiting, but at least you still have the floor. Let me play a video and you will talk about it, Daddy. This video is Oga Ogbe, come back in. Let me put you back. Hello, sir. Hello?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I actually decided to log in with my computer.
Did you see him?
Yeah.
God bless you, Baba.
Okay, I want to play this video for you, sir. Before that, Eric Yewa said Adams, Philip, and APC are already doing the unthinkable. They are not even waiting for him to hand over the lions. The lions and the tigers are already playing their script. Even when they know they stole our mandate, we are watching patiently. Everybody go chop tire. That is self-explanatory. Now so it just be right now. Now they for Binu, now they see with the year news every day. So everybody go chop breakfast. And more we are not work be my here. When no ya rig election, everywhere or junction, I make begin bani. Iya izwe echeni no jo ari to party and do see but where they ban the rig election. So we all of us go suffer. I beg, Daddy, I want to play this one quickly.
All right. I don't know why people should continue to deceive themselves.
Okay.
Wicked greed is the problem.
Okay.
Wicked himself is defined as greed. He himself is a greedy man, and his greed is the problem. His greed is the one causing problem in this state. You have governed the state, go away. Because Fubara is just a gentleman. If not, if I was Fubara, by this time, even his house, I would have brought it down. Let anything that want to happen, happen. Even those people that are following him, those his boys, those his hotel, I would have bring it down. Anything that want to happen, let it happen. This thing is becoming too much.
This morning there was police sent, but police were.
He was the one controlling the police through the Inspector General of IGP. He was the one controlling the police, controlling the Commission of Police against the state.
Like
what is giving Wike power is the corrupt system of this country. He's using the police, he's using the military, and that is his only power that he's using. He has no power, he has no right. When Wike was the governor of Rivers State, we saw how he was using power. Fubara is only being lenient with Wike. If Fubara should do what Wike done to other political rivals, Wike is not supposed to put leg in this state.
Wike is back, he's at home now.
He's back, he's at home, we saw him. He's trying to do what? What is he trying to do? Somebody is the #1 citizen of the state, somebody is the chief security of the state, and you'll be opposing the person every inch. You'll be fighting the person in different ways.
Allow him to walk.
It's because Fubara is just a gentleman. If not, if I was Fubara, by this time, even his house, I would have brought it down. Let anything that want to happen, happen. Even those people that are following him, those his boys, those his hotel, I would have bring it down. Anything that want to happen, let it happen. This thing is becoming too much.
This morning there was police sent, but police were.
He was the one controlling the police through the Inspector General of IGP.
People are saying
wicked greed is the problem. APP, it's nonsense GDI that have collapsed. So if they want to contest, they are free. Nobody chase them, nobody stop them not to contest the local government chairman and the councillors. They are supposed to contest, but because they know that they will have no votes, so they are avoiding the shame that will come. Imagine you standing on a ballot and you don't have 5 votes. That is what will happen to them, and that is why they boycotted the ballot.
What's your thought on this pro-Wike lawmaker?
That one,
federal allocation to
yes, that speaker is the one that Wike have programmed to become the governor, and he has failed. He has failed. Their plan was to impeach Fubara and the speaker become the governor. And that is why Wike become the hope for that speaker to become the governor. And that is why the speaker is following him.
That's why you are frustrated.
Yes, that's why he is frustrating the government.
All right, sir. Let's quickly go.
As long as Wike is alive, the problem we have in Rivers State is just that man.
He's
Wike. You understand? He has ruled his 8 years. Did he forget anything in government house? And then he has gone to Abuja, federal. What stopped him from?
People say he suffered to campaign and do all that. And they have
did he campaign? Tinubu said that he has settled him. They have an agreement. Sell this thing for me and then I will buy it at this rate. And which he did. Did he campaign? Did Wike campaign for Tinubu? Did he campaign for Sem? Even if he has campaigned for Sem, yes, but you have done your own. Amechi did his own, Amechi has gone. Odile did his own, and Odile has gone. Wike, what stop you from going?
But some inquiries and I speak with them better be different, you know, like see him bite the hand and fed him. Wike suffer. Fubara was loyal at the initial, but it seems like he had some people now sponsoring his pride. Now he's now kicking against the hand that fed him.
Number one, can I ask you a question? Can you be loyal to your detriment?
No.
Are you getting it?
Yes.
When if you go for a meeting and they ask you to count the number of people who come for that meeting, who will you count first?
But they had an agreement before him accept. There's a terms and condition that was given to him.
To the detriment of the state? But is that place a personal office?
No.
Is it not a government office? So if you go and sign a personal agreement, that is personal, remove it from the government. Are you getting it? Yes. If you are putting me in the office, government office, if you want me to sign any agreement, if you want me to sign your mother's grave, I will sign your mother's grave for you. But when I enter there, I'm going to work on the what the government said, not what you said.
Thank you very much. Due to time constraints, Daddy Enwasia, what does that video that you just watched now? What do you liken it to? What does it? What it looks like something? I don't want to give you the full answer. Oh yeah, talk.
Yeah, it's okay. First of all, let me I apologize for the time.
We know that
we just rushing to coming here. I also want to thank
Speak up, sir.
Ogbemedia and every other participants on this platform.
Oh my guests, why are we saying?
My dear Edo Pride TV. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
We've listened to that video. Sometimes I quickly want to read something here before I react to that. This was Aswe Ighodalo's Facebook page. On October 1st. As we proceed in the month of October, never lose sight of your purpose. Keep your eyes on the goal and let your passion fuel your persistence. Focus on your journey, trust in God, and never forget the reason you started in the first place. The struggle is temporary, but the vision is forever. Draw inference from this, my quotation right now on that video. Wike has done his own. Wike has done his own. It's a replica of Edo State.
What's it?
It's a duplication of the situation in Edo State.
You know we are now. That's why they sweet.
Yeah, I'm going to say one thing. All of us. He said, Omakame is not my dad. It's not my Omakame. No. I use the do now. When the earth and when the sky is dropping, it's never going to fall on one particular person. So that is why we will not die to kill ourselves so long as what we believe in. This man said, the struggle is temporary, the vision is forever. And we have noticed, except some few of us, which within the inner mind, I have said in this election that passed, the fight wasn't between Aswe Ighodalo and Okpebholo.
No.
If we have placed them, juxtaposed the two Hey, I'm talking here and just leave me on this line.
Why you silent?
Yeah, I know. I don't know. So basically, it's not comparable. None of them. It's a very great contrast. However, everybody keeps talking about Obaseki, like I always say. It's for a man who decided to cut his nose to spite his face. Do not make a video where I say yao. He is everywhere. That is Baba Oshiomhole. He is everywhere. We can see his handwork. I remember the very day Nedu Edwin Chinwo was posted to Edo State. I belong to another very big group.
The commissioner?
Yeah, that was the commissioner. Then somebody wrote, oh, the commission, Edo State has a new commissioner. Another person now said, oh, why new commissioner now?
Yeah.
Then I wrote there, that thing raised some dust. I said, voting have just started in APC camp.
Exactly.
So this very election that just passed, it was a testament, except for some very few of us who are, I don't know, who are naming on my year. Let me use that word.
Okay.
Obaseki may be very bad, or he may not be the best person. However, I will continue to say since 1999, a man that is taking Edo State out of analog to digital. They are never, I know there is fear in change. And a change in it, that is what APC don't want.
Because it favors them. The analog favors them.
Okay, I use the word. They say, what does Wike want? Odili ruled in a Rivers, he left. Right?
And then he ruled, he left.
He left.
So
the system is corrupt. Our system is corrupt. Some few days ago, you saw where some senators or House of Rep went to meet Obasanjo. Obasanjo started hitting the table, saying, even as an African or as a do, or working at Yoko,
exactly.
You ask questions. But today in Edo State, nobody asks questions about any leader that is coming to lead us. So Oshiomhole is everywhere because I saw that election. Tinubu wanted to back out. And Oshiomhole wanted to test it was APC test of popularity in Edo State. Because if you look at it, it was running well until a certain point when they know that, oh, okay, I feel my body now. When
96% of the votes results were loaded into Matthew, the IREV.
And the campaign, Mr. Matthew was shouting. There is pressure from Abuja that the army should withdraw. There is pressure, and I wrote also on our Facebook there. The military who gave us the award, they stayed for some time when military was there. Rock water, what do you call it? We call it.
Office.
It became a dead end game. 96.5 or 96.7. We already loaded. From ESACO, how many are going to connect to even cover that 30,000? So it is a Edo State and Rivers at the moment, like you said, or like they are saying now. The APC is doing what is called state capture. It's okay. By the time they capture, however, if Okpebholo, for example, had not won, it happened in Iceland. I want to read that, give an hypothesis of it. If in a population of 2 million or 10 million, you won and you didn't win an election, maybe you want only 3 million, 7 million remaining. When you put a policy down for the 7 million to follow, they will not follow you.
No, you're unpopular.
So that is the situation we are today. everybody that is running or rather looking at Edo State as just a state. No, it is not just a state. Edo State is peculiar. Edo State is unique in the formation of Nigeria. But unfortunately, like I regret to say to see that, there are areas, there are people, or there are quarters that I had expected to have acted differently because of the good or the betterment of Obaseki program or his policy have put on ground for Edo at the moment. I went to Nigeria one time. Somebody, I rode with my brother, and by victory, we were caught. So the guy, he passed through, what do you call it? One way.
Okay.
One
way, now the bus driver finish.
Yeah, and they
are the wrong one.
I was giving form. So you have to fill it. If you pass, if you think you are begging, if this form says, I think A, B, number C, you have to tell us where you are a madman, you have a mental issue. Don't worry, you say, Lou, no, you are a I say where I am. That is what it should be.
Oh my
God! This idea of digital, what do you call it, analog, calling file, how are they going to maintain this guy? I don't know. It's communication.
I don't
know how.
One day's IQ is not up to
what Oshomole is going to do for Okpebolo if they swear him in. For example, like Mr. Mr. Gomudi always says, the man that is burying money that was never born on Monday. In Nigeria,
but they talk about it wasn't
so if we look at the the variation is birth certificate, it's all rubbish. I get to because he can't better.
No, he came like that. He came.
That was what Obasanjo was saying.
Right.
That at a no, before you give your child out. Unfortunately, this is where we are in Edo State today. That is what is also trying to play out in what do you call it now? In a river, because nothing happens to these people. No one can be used to show an example from top. No. Abdul Salam, what position is he? For example, you came to say peace accord. What are we doing?
Peace accord.
So I think posterity will judge Obaseki for what he has never done for Edo State. Edo State for all of us. God bless you.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Once here, thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate your comment on the show today. Thank you so much.
Full of wisdom.
Yes, I mean, yeah.
Thank you. So, okay, I'm going to. Do you have anything to pitch in? I have a last question to ask you, Mr. Ogbe.
Yeah, I had something because I was going to also respond to. Go ahead. I mean,
get respond. Then who answer a question? I mean, because we'll wrap it up with this question.
Okay, I will speak as fast as to put all of them together.
Yeah,
I saw there's someone here. I can't call the person a gentleman or lady or so that is making some, about.
If you look at the comment section, I can see a Oshomole person there.
Yeah, let me speak to these individuals. At this, when you are 18, you can distinguish between good and bad.
Sir, even before 18, you can. Exactly. It's just that 18 is the legal age.
I want to let that individual understand that, look,
was not rigged.
No one on this platform here, I mean, those of us that are here, we were not paid to come and say whatever we are saying. We are doing this so that our own state will become a better state. So for those of you who are out there that may have taken 10,000, 1,000 or so, you are doing it because of your so, and the bad news is that when you look at the people that forms APC, they have like minds
to destroy.
You have from the chairman of APC, Gandola, to the lowest member of APC, they have some certain things in common. When you look at someone like Shaibu is not an APC. Is a true APC member. He just sojourned to another party and came back. Mr. Wansi, I just want to quickly say this. I understand what we're trying to buttress here. That's Justice Ways Commission.
Yeah.
But Nigerians know that if Justice Ways Commission, if their recommendations they are implemented, it will make rigging very, very difficult. There are so many people who enjoy Nigeria the way they are today.
Because they are dining with the thieves.
And you see, look at voters'
money.
Yeah, look at voters' apathy.
Yeah.
Do you know that there was a gentleman that came on air to say that he was a candidate in this just concluded election? He said, I voted for myself, but I got 0.
Exactly. At least a family have a vote.
Thank you. I voted for myself and I got 0. That speaks a lot. Voters' apathy. A lot of people now say, oh, we don't want to vote anymore. What's the essence of voting? So many people are thinking about that. And again, when you talk about devolution of power, I want to use this forum again to speak to those who are still against devolution of power. We need state security.
Yeah.
If we have state security, we don't need a Betokun, APC police, whatever is called, IG, to come to Edo State to be doing all that he is doing. We need state police, and it's our vigilante that are really doing the job. So these people who are trying to capturing Nigeria, they know what they are doing. That's the reason why they don't want devolution of power. Because if we have devolution of power, look at it here. You see, we have full devolution of power. If we are there's at the federal level, someone is contesting to be the president, then Edo State Electoral Commission is the one that is doing it. Elections are done. Votes are seen on the IREV. Then at the national level, they collate it, and that's the end. They are making this thing seem. I said in this program, I said India, they have more than 1 billion. They had elections in less than 8 hours. The election results were out. So these people, this group of people who are being aided by the ones that are being given 10,000 naira, they're just eating the crumbs. Nigeria can only become a good place if we can, at least the beginning,
stay by the rules.
If we can count our votes, that's the beginning.
Because electoral reform.
Exactly. If Wike will say, oh, I put Fubara there, how many votes do you have, Wike?
Imagine.
Oshomole, with all due respect, Oshomole, you have 1 vote. You talk about the power. Everybody have 1 vote. So if we really practice. Not Oshomole was saying 1 man, 1 vote. We was doing 1 man, 1 state. So if we practice this idea of 1 man, 1 vote, politicians will come back and respect us more than they are doing now. They say, okay, I made this person, I made the other one, and the other one. So if we can go back, devolution of power, state police. We don't need a Zamfara man to come to a police officer. We don't need a Zamfara man. If you are an Edo son, we don't want you to go to Kano and be a police officer over there.
Okay.
Come and help protect our own people. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Daddy, this statement is for you. Comment is for you. He said, "This EPA, thank you, sir." Oh. So I left it on the screen for you to read. Okay. I know he was talking to you, Henry. So we have 1 comment here. Away Monday, okay. It's Sarah Destiny. Welcome, Miss Sarah. Henry, welcome. I see you. Monday, Okpewolo is coming to just service all the criminals in APC. He will be a puppet in the hands of Oshomole. I join you. I second you in that statement because rig election. Okay, Willow, thank you for coming in. I'm moving on. For me, I am pained to comment on the election, especially as I envisage the dismantling of the Edo digital capacity. That is so true. Because here I see Maggie now. So, Mr. Ogbe, I want to, Willow, have you guys subscribed? Is there a Destiny? I haven't seen this name before. Please do hit the subscription button. Give me a like. Share this program so that others could also see it far and wide. We need to speak up. No, the platform when I speak. This is not right. This is not right. So that you can create awareness. So, Mr. Ogbe, I went to whom much is given, much is expected. Do you think Monday can live up to Obaseki's shoes? Number one. Will he understand the rigors of governance? Monday now, because the guy is very confused. Of course, I know that his IQ is low. So he doesn't understand the rigors, and we are in the e-governance right now. This is not paper analog. A computer e-governance. Now, will he understand how the salaries are coming in, the IGROs, emoluments, the NOCBA health insurance benefits, the health scheme? Will Monday understand this? The creative industry, that's the industry, the hub. So many things. How is Monday going to tackle these rigors in governance? Because no be moi, no be chin. Your question, sir. Your thoughts, sir. Your thoughts.
Thank you very much. To be very honest, I am 100% sure that Monday Bebulu will not be able to live up to less than 1% of governance in Edo State the way it is today. Reason that I mean, we live in this part of the world where whatever you do, you use your computer, and it's not like in those days when you go to court and they say go and bring evidence, then the next day there's fire in the Ministry of Education. So that's the world Obaseki has established. They want us to leave that world where if there's fire at the Ministry of Education, then you still have a backup file somewhere. So with the way things are going, look at it, for example, I saw their security system where you can see individuals from different parts of Benin City and all that. These are people, I said it on this program one time that there was one honorable Iwiri Owene in the era of Johnson, is it Johnson Alegbe, who was the Speaker of Edo State House of Assembly. Benson Alegbe. Yeah, Benson Alegbe. Thank you, sir. In the era of Edo State House of Assembly, in that time, Honorable Iwiri Owene say, "Why NEPA, sir? They're talking about bills. He's thinking about NEPA. There's no correlation. No correlation. So we are having an individual who does not understand the difference between zoo and museum. We are putting him at the helm of affairs. This, just okay. For example, a little child who has no idea. Maybe you have our kids here in Canada. They go to somewhere in Nigeria, probably in the extreme remote part of maybe Zamfara State. The child from Canada brings up his phone and is using it and all that. He says, "Okay, this little child from Zamfara." I don't mean to cast aspersion at Zamfara. It could be any other part of Nigeria.
It could be any village.
Yes. So you just say, "Oh, take this one, do what I'm doing." There's absolutely no way you can do it. You can't even turn it on. So that's how I'm trying. That's how because these are people who are used to the way they run their things. Like he said, he did some borehole in Central, and those borehole you turn them on the tap water that he said he did. You turn it on, there's no water. So there's no comparison, and I hope that these people don't destroy because it takes a longer time. Because this man has built I mean, this is a man who has vision. So he has done a lot, and
he has done a lot.
Yes. And there's another. Let me quickly answer one individual here about.
Can you put it on the screen for me?
Yeah, he said somebody if they have given up about the suit.
Okay, I was going to do that. Because it's okay. Yeah, let me take mine out.
That lawsuit, I want to say here, based on my own.
One moderator, who is the person again? Please tell me the name. I saw that comment.
Yeah. So again, let me tell this individual. Thank you very much.
Come on now, Henry.
Okay.
Please, can you tell us if PDP Asue has filed to challenge the election? Who's going to take that question, please?
Because one thing about filing any petition, or even when you go to court, the day you file a case, that is what determines if you will win or you won't win. I have gone to court here, not the Nigerian court.
The question is, have they filed?
The last time I heard is that they are putting paperwork together.
Because they have to get their act.
INEC has been stalling on one side. INEC has been stalling to present them the evidence, some of the evidence they need to go to court with. Therefore, they are waiting patiently. So, and it's all in the work. So they have to be really diligent in doing all that, because it's the day you file. Because a lot of time they will not allow you to bring fresh evidence if you don't do a good job.
Okay, so another question quickly, and you answer me quickly, sir. Some days ago, I don't want to show the video. Some days ago, we saw the lions and tigers, the vultures in Edo State, crying, Mr. Zegbemi, you cannot change our result. APC won, Mr. Zegbemi. So people now told me that Mrs. Azegbemi, the wife of the PDP chairman in Edo State, is an INEC official, right? That I think she was the one, asking for all this evidence to prove, to give to PDP, and APC was against her. Do you know about this protest, sir?
Yes. Oh, once I
we're hearing a protest now. You know why? Yeah, go.
In Benin.
Yes, in Benin. They went to INEC office. Yeah. I saw it.
Yeah, I heard a little about that.
Is it? If you know more about it, you can take the question.
Just the little I heard was that there was a protest when they went to INEC. Is that you see the stalling Mr. Ogbemunda was talking about? Okay. So normally after the election, it's not the court first. It's the tribunal. Okay. You have to apply to the tribunal if there's any discrepancies, or rather your complaint. So it is from there they will gather these their own documents that they're going to use probably to advance their own case, because the onus or the responsibility falls on you, which is as we would have right now, to prove that there was a rigging. That is where that protest is coming up now, as per giving these resources that Asue Ighodalo needed to pursue his case. So it is there, but it's not so strong. But I didn't know that someone like Obaseki is a man that believes in following the due process. That's why he asked that, okay, let everybody calm down. They would channel it as it's supposed to be. Okay. But whether it will fall within the time frame that it is needed, that is the issue now. Because I don't know who spoiled this mark, and which is the APC. They are the ones running that thing to ensure that probably does not get a good justice and supposed to get it. But it's still on him. But I don't think the tribunal first. The tribunal first.
I heard about that protest. I saw it. I saw the video that you're talking about, and the lions and tigers. They just think that they will get this thing done in a sloppy way and get away with it.
This is not analog. It's just them that is left behind.
Yeah.
We are not in the analog world again.
I remember, some time ago when I taught geography, when you draw a map, you have to show the magnetic north. Otherwise, anyone can come and say you had 0. Because like you can even easily say, oh no, you flip it the other way. So where is the magnetic north? So we have Mrs. Isaac Bailey, and we also have Osaze Uzi. These are people who have worked in INEC. They know the rules. That is the reason why Osaze Uzi and some other individuals, they came together and said, no, we don't go to the tribunal first. The law says that you go and approach INEC for a review. You have between day one.
Is that what they are stalling right now? Is that what they are trying to kind of, the days passed and then we will be status bed?
Yeah, so no. They have between day 1 and day 14 to do an in-house review. You go and approach INEC and say, there are some errors here and there. Can you review and correct yourself? Instead of INEC doing that, when they were approached, they quickly issued a certificate of return.
Yes.
That's when they should have done a review and correct themselves. They have within 14 days to correct themselves. So they didn't. Now, experts are now coming. It's like, okay, you went to school. This person is a medical doctor. Okay, we all know exactly what it is. Okay, this is the law. So now you bring this and you bring that. I guess if you remember the 2023 election, shortly after the election and Tinubu was declared winner, they said, oh, we want to use these beavers all electoral material. We want to reformat them and quickly use it for the next election.
Because they're going to Ondo very soon.
So they just, what they did was to quickly erase evidence so that we will know. So now I think this time around it will be difficult for them to go and erase evidence because APC tested their popularity at the polls and they failed. Because if it was in the Western country as at 96%, everybody will have a projected winner at 96%.
I was carrying my father around.
Now it will be to claim victory will be a big hill to climb. So that's how I look at it.
Okay. Well, I say comments from my thank you so much. Daddy, you have last word soon. Oshirabo, thank you for coming on. Uwe, this is your first time, is it? Have you given me a sub? Irene Finance, I don't see your sub. Not let us quarrel. You know, say your brother and my brother. The current court system has no. Let me show you, because I like to acknowledge you all. Even if I don't call your name, please, I love you. The current court system has no justice for opposition parties as of today, my people. But do we just give up? I keep asking, why mere judgment? Why vote to why count? That is all they want to do to us. Voters are party, don't come out, we will just write it. We came out the way they wrote it now, they will just write it. It's easier. If we don't come out, it's easier for them to write. And we do not have voice to speak at that time. It's all here. We do not have any fight because we won't have our numbers if we don't come out. So in as much as they keep doing this to us, we will be in their throat. Because you just can't say, oh, I don't know where. Or where so where your leg and your head. Who we see you are, we're not the women. So exactly. Oshiriabo, thank you. Irene, thank you. If I haven't called your name, raise your hand, I will call your name. Thank you, Clarence. Thank you so much. So, sir, moving forward quickly. What do you have to tell my guests? How do we cope for the next 1 week? Mostly weekdays, I don't have the time. I work so hard. So how do we cope? Like, every day, Aswa is giving us a good one. Obaseki wants he doesn't want any casualty, which I embrace him for that. I like that. I give him kudos. But what do we do? What do we do? To keep the body and soul together.
Can I say something here?
Yes,
I want to quickly thank this gentleman who is a man. or if you happen to be a woman, you know, that's on my war side.
Okay.
The current court system has no justice for opposition parties.
Error.
Today, my people, that is correct. But however, I want to encourage you. I want to encourage everyone. That is what we do here. Like I said, you see the heart I'm hearing here. The concern Edo indigenes in Canada. We are not political parties. We are not PDP. We are not APC. But we are standing in for character, competence, and capacity. Anybody that comes out. So that is who Obaseki is, for example. That is who Aswa Ighodalo is, for example. So that statement by saying it has no bearing for political parties, don't lose hope. Remember, when we had 2023 election, we said results will be uploaded from the polling unit. And
which they did,
they clamped it there. But we are persisting. Look at the Do election now. The result was uploaded from the polling unit to the IREF. Well, by the time they were seeing that the result was going as at 96.5 or 0.7 or so, they knew that Morena, this is trouble. That was where the army was withdrawn. That was where the federal man fell in by saying everybody, rather than taking those results from the polling unit to ward to local government, they now said no local government, everybody come to Rockwater. They got to Rockwater and whether is it Rockwater or the INEC.
They moved them to the state INEC.
They now lock out the PDP agents. You see, we are going little by little. So now, in the next one, we are now still saying in the next election, or rather,
there's a next election. We need
discrepancies. Any discrepancies, it is the one that is uploaded to the IREF that is the result. I want to also quickly just ask that gentleman, is there Irene or Irene or is it Irene?
No, this one is Irene. This is a lady.
Pity my people. At this point, don't pity. Let us pray for ourselves. Let us work hard. One, we have to stay strong. Don't let the actions of the negative action of the APC deplete your positivity towards Edo State. We're going to get it right, but it's going to take time. It's a very good, because if you know you area, take note. So that is why we are crying out for Obaseki's digital setup for Edo State, because we now know. When I went home,
especially in that health sector,
when a teacher one time we see teachers coming to classroom, right? But now they have what they call it? Is it the iPad? They call it to sign in. When they sign in, it goes to the principal. These are digital. I have children right here in my home. Omomana year school. They start school 8:50. By 9. She's not there. There's a call that comes to home that your child did not come today. State the reason. We start to immediately. So those ones are in place. So let us not lose hope. What we're going to fight for, let's keep calm. Let's keep pressing for this, justice. Whether the court is agreeing with it or not. Someday, somehow, out of 12, there's always the Judas. Every time you see video from the APC, sometimes, it is not PDP that go to post it out. There are also APC. Some few of them who do not like what they are doing. They are the one letting this cat out of the bag. So someday, somehow, this judgment is going to fall on one person, a very truthful person, a truthful judge, who will reverse this injustice.
A judge that will be like that. That is why
we must continue to fight on. I don't know. This man is fighting here. Thank God, my Yunusa is back. We understand. I don't know. I didn't hear about Yunusa back now. If they got him safe, I say.
In my comment section, can you people tell me or refute? Is this true? Yunusa, but Lambert is saying, Lambert, are you here? Or we thank God Almighty that Yunusa is back safely. I saw this comment. I think comment just trumped it, and I didn't see it again. Is it true? If it's true, is it true?
Yeah.
Does anyone know about this? Clarence, brother, where? Thank God that Yunusa is back safely, but nobody has heard about him.
I've not heard anything about him.
Okay, I'm not aware. I'm just hearing. I'm just seeing it the first time now. Last word from you, sir.
Finally, I mean, Mr. Wansi, I want to thank you for your words of encouragement. I like to test laws. I'm not a lawyer, but there are so many case laws that we can always make reference to. So let us test the laws of our land. Because here we have a man called Monday Ukbebulo, was not born on Monday. At least as far as I know, there are 3 IDs with him as we speak. That does not, these are, the forms with INEC, it's a different date. His school certificate, it's a different date of birth. His PVC is a different date of birth. So let us test that law, because I always refer to Bayelsa. We saw the case of Duoye Diri and David Lyon in Bayelsa. So if the Supreme Court in this case, if they are going to overrule themselves and say, oh no, you have about 3 or 4 dates of birth, now it's okay.
Can bet you any day.
So that's one thing, because we saw it in the case of Duoye Diri versus
the Lion case.
And because the current governor is called Duoye Diri. So the case of Duoye Diri and David Lyon is the Supreme Court coming back to tell us in the door and say, oh no, we made mistakes then. Therefore, Monday Pueblo can have 3 dates of birth and it's okay. That's one area. Then again, when you look at these electoral laws that were signed by Buhari, it says that collation should be done at the unit, from the unit to
ward
level, from ward to local government level.
Yeah.
The sequence, it was not followed. And our electoral law says that when collation is being done, you have to have every party agent. It didn't say PC, PDP or whatever. So you have to have all these, all party agents should be present. So that was not followed. We, the viewers, we were not the one that loaded the IREV up to 96%, and eventually all the results, and there were so many overvoting. And INEC, the electoral law that we are operating under, says that where there is overvoting, that the elections there would be null and void. We cancel those elections and those results. So it's overwhelming. The evidence that is available to PDP in this case is overwhelming. For me, I just say that it is too bad that we allow these people to stay there for about 6 months, and within that 6 months, they will do a lot of havoc. Okay. Very confident. I want to encourage our viewers that victory is coming.
Thank you. I keep saying last word, but the questions are coming in. Like the comments, they are very intriguing. So I am so disappointed at all. I'm so disappointed that all the achievements were not even shown to the world. This thing has been on my mind, but because of so many comments and the fast pace that we are in, sometimes I forget. I am of the opinion that Obaseki was not sold. His achievements was not. They were not sold to the world the way it should have been. He might be correct, but I stand to be corrected. He did so much. If not for kudos to Apostle Uyinosa Odio, if not for him, I keep mentioning this every day. Half of what we know today, but Apostle Uyinosa took his time, resources, energy, everything to be showing us. Before he came on board, I was already so sad with the government. I'm like, it doesn't look like somebody who will steal our money. So I was angry. When I saw the federal roads, I was angry. Until he came on board. Do you agree? Yes or no? Where Amata said, Uyinosa do help him. And by the time Uyinosa came on board, the propaganda has already traveled. Now, before the truth now trump the lies of Tangbe, Baba, do you agree? Yes or no? I just want a short word because we are already out of time.
Briefly.
And why you guys should give me a sub. I'm seeing new names today. Give me sub.
Yes, I agree with that. I think he said, is that Henry that says he's so disappointed?
Yes, I am disappointed too.
That is what. Because we wouldn't blame him. That is the system. That is the policy or the system or the principle we want to bring to government. When the government tie road for you, you don't need to be dancing because that was why he was elected. That, when the politicians say I will tie road, no, that is no achievement. When the government tell you I will build a house for the, it's not. That is what it's supposed to do. So when Obaseki came, he was doing it. He doesn't have to sing praise because that was what he canvassed for. That is his own. That was supposed to be his duty.
And Obaseki was not commissioning any work.
No, because
it wasn't. But a propaganda image this those states. I think.
Mama, I'm not quite we are in winner. Why was he there? That is what he was doing. So he is not a regular politician. He's a technocrat.
Yes.
He has brought something different into Edo politics. That is what we all should cherish. That is why people are crying that guy, when you ask anybody what has this man done, they don't see any tangible thing to tell you. So please don't be disappointed. That is how it's supposed to be. It doesn't have to sing praises. So even you today, when you can is it Henry O now or Sister Irene? Any of you when they are donating money, for example, to the king or to the governor, to anybody about it, if you have 5 naira, take it there. That is what that one is bigger than the million they are giving. So let all of us today, for example, put one little thing together and appreciate Apostle Uyi Nosa. He has done so well, but however, whenever anything he's talked about for Obaseki, the APC never counter it. They don't go around to say, Obaseki, oh boy, yet you keep saying, Ogiyomba, all those things are just distraction. I plead with you, let us be focused. Power devolution in Nigeria will start from today. Nigeria should stop the presidency appointing the INEC officer.
On your electoral reform, without electoral reform, nothing can be done.
Mr. Gbemudia, you are here. We have been before. There is what is called police in the neighborhood in Japan. Police. In the afternoon, you see she will put a futon, which is a blanket. Then those the you are seeing those women when you walk the street in the afternoon in Japan, Tokyo. That the day will look at you, he doesn't know you, he calls the police. When the police come, it's Mr. Monday that is in the next street, or a police, so he knows everybody around. So that is called police in the neighborhood. This idea of bringing police from Kano to come and walk in Edo should be a dead end.
Thank God they walk them out yesterday.
Those are things we should be asking for devolution of power. We have, but we are already at it. Once we are discussing it, we know everybody is aware. Then all of us should be here today and carry the bear, create that awareness, tell the people like Ujinosa did the other night. Nobody can appreciate that man so much than I will do myself. I want to thank everybody here today. Thank you, Madam. Mr. Gbemudia, once again. My name is Wansiha. We remain the concerned Edo indigenous right here in Canada.
Canada, Wesley Baba. Irene finally said our people, and I think Mr. Ogbed treated this case last time, this topic. Or when our people and our political space are not yet matured to understand that government achievements are not to be celebrated by making puppets, singing and dancing.
Yeah, that's correct.
We did treat something that looks like this, like a similar case. Mama, I think what we talked about, it wasn't you, or I don't know. That
the government doesn't need to sing about it.
The way he did things in Edo State, it's just we are not. The people are not there yet. He was way overboard. His thoughts and his achievement way overboard. When the common people analog, I understand the way to with me here because we did. When I was talking about MOU, that APC was talking, hey, MOU government, MOU governor, we don't want you. And one day it wants to bring businesses. And then I asked APC, how are you going to make these businesses flourish without MOU?
Exactly.
Will I agree with you on verbal agreement? We have to write something down. And in that way, you told me agreement in it. Or MOU, APC, they just started saying MOU governor, EMN, no me. So we did treat this topic. If you go back to my video, I don't know the topic anymore. Exactly. I don't know the heading. We did.
Let me quickly say something here, because when you let me tell Nigerians that for those of you who don't understand, Buhari told Nigerians that he was not going to, if you do federal roads, because the federal roads that were done by Oshomole, those federal roads, he submitted the bill to Jonathan. And Jonathan refunded that money back to him. But when Buhari came to power, he told Nigerian governors that if you do any road, I'm not paying. That is the reason why you are seeing a lot of decayed federal roads in Edo State. So we have not been told. Yeah, because these APC people will come back and tell you another thing. We were told by Buhari that if you do any federal roads, that he was not going to refund your money to you. And ever since then, I don't know. Yeah, this is the same man who was doing the federal road to Maradi in Niger. Yeah, he was doing federal road to Maradi in Niger. So let us all understand that, look, for that man who is dancing on top of whatever, Oshomole, I'm not conceding, let us assume that Obaseki didn't do anything. But in his era, we don't see the harassment that Oshomole was harassing Edo people.
Oh, no,
Obaseki let us assume, without conceding. So within this period, there was peace in Edo State. I mean, we can go home and be happy. But that's not the case. It's a whole lot that he has done.
Yes.
Even if our federal roads are not done, we call them. We have Tinubu there. He's constructing a road from Lagos, Ekpe, all the way down to Calabar. How many trillions of naira? Mm-hmm. We have Lagos, Benin, Calabar road and all that. It's untouched. It's not motorable. Okay. So APC, govern us well, and we will all be happy.
Let's see. Let's say Kaka, but thank you, Papa. Thank you, my people. You've heard from Papa. You've heard from Mr. Ugbe. Wait, let's keep our hopes up and keep talking. You don't have to have a platform, but if you do, I'm seeing Ima TV, the other one TV. Mr. Uino Sarene. I've seen quite a number of comments here. Ogarene, praise be to God. Now me go fair call praise be to God. I've been waiting for his safe return. So thank God. I'm just hearing it now. I saw some comments, like more than 2. So live TV I'm so happy. Thank God that he's not hurt. Thank God. USA, my people, thank you so much. I'm going to let my guests go so that I can just say bye-bye to everybody. USA, Papa. So we'll see again next week. Papa, create time for us. I beg, we like you. Create time for us. We're too special. We need you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. God bless you, sir. God bless you. Thank you, my people. I'm seeing so many comments here. So many new names. We didn't want to stretch it to this time, but the whole thing, the talk, they hot. So now matter where we supposed to talk about. Anthony Ajibola, where Adams didn't even score 25% of the he didn't even construct 25% of the road. You want to compare Adams' failed administration to Obaseki? Obaseki and Aswe and the group were the ones guiding Oshomole. When you talk about Bomayese, Oshomole or Bomayese. without any insult to him, he's Ogboma Yesi. Oshomole was brought from Kaduna, an Abriba Taylor, an Abriba, no so a leboje again, no so then why you 20 was it so money tonight. So they thought he can speak for the people. He's very outspoken. I don't know the way governor. If Aswe and Obaseki knew at that time where Opiana is going to be a leech or is going to be something negative in Edo, Oshomole have no house in Bini. APC, come and refute this word. He have nothing. I know the story because I know the story. Oshomole didn't have anything. They brought him to come and be governor. And when that election was done, Osumbo somehow won him through rigging. And Oshomole went to court. And it is this Nigerian court that he got justice from. One kind of some kind of machine. Now, where there was over voting. Am I lying? Please say it. I stand to be corrected. There are court. Where one person is thumbprinting so many times. You know, when you thumbprint, my thumbprint is the same with the same hand. Why is this one thumbprint so many? Because what I thumbprinted from. That was how Oshomole regained his mandate from this same court now that Oshomole is desecrating on. Every time, go to court. APC is now like, oh, you don't like it, go to court. So let's keep praying. So all the new names I see here, have you given me a sub? Have you given me a sub? Let me call some of the names. I want to say thank you for staying with me, area mama. Now only me, they serve the whole area and they cook, they give. So now area mama, they take care of people. Henry, have you given me a sub? Irene, Anthony, yes, I know about you. Ima TV, first time seeing you. I love all your statements. I think I also showed some of them. With Tinubu in power, we will never witness any. We will never witness any progress. That guy is an anti-democrat man. But I will use strong words for them. He's an anti-progressive man. He doesn't like anything good. This is the same Tinubu that fought for Nadeco. Democracy because they were shouting, we don't like the military junta, we don't like the military regime. Because we don't have to go and waste our time standing in the rain, under the sun, under the heat, and under all kinds of pressure to vote. And at the end of the day, they upturn the vote of the people and nothing will happen. Go to court and nothing will happen. Just look at us. Because people want to steal, the corrupt ones want to stay in power, they do not care. They are pervert. They poo and pee on our constitution. Shame to them. Una do well. Anthony Ajibola, you are always here for me. Thank you. Clarence, more brother. But you know what? You are too good. Ima TV, please give me a sub. If you haven't subbed yet, Adesuwa Akbejuno Uwese, who you know is back. Hey, Abeg, send the video to me, Abeg. Make I go check Facebook or because I want to see your face. Wayawe say, if I didn't call your name, just know that your love is strong. So I'll be coming when I have time. I can't promise tomorrow, only when I have time and when things are happening. We just want to follow up the political upturning, the political whiz-buzz and updates, how it unfolds. Please, like I always say, you don't need the platform to spread the word. You can also spread from your mouth. I'm using my platform because I have one. If you want to open up a platform, open a Facebook or YouTube and you can talk. If you don't want that, talk to people. Let's keep this awareness, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Please share this video. Share, like, and comment. Share, like. Give me a sub. I beg. I beg now. So I'm looking forward to seeing you soonest. So right now I am out. May I play a song? Say happy weekend to everybody. I think I treated all my topic today. We'll treat it again another day.
Nigeria is now never. You are rather love it or lose it forever. Nigeria is now or never. We rather love it and keep it for good.
You're very correct.
We need to lose it forever. Freedom is now or never. We rather win it and keep it for Whether win it or lose it forever. Africa is now or never. We rather win it and keep it going. Nigeria is now or never. You either love it or leave it forever. Nigeria is now or never. We rather love it and keep it for good. Freedom is now or never. Now we need to lose it forever. Freedom is now or never. We rather win it and keep it from. Can't just see Gahozu. Agama Waha Najai Kam. Can't just see Gahozu.